Is being accused of a false flag attack in Ukraine to justify a potential invasion. Western leaders believe Moscow was responsible for shelling a kindergarten in southeastern Ukraine, but no children were injured. Britain's Prime Minister Boris Johnson believes Russia could stage further attacks in the near future.
Today, as I'm sure you've already picked up, a kindergarten was shelled in what we're taking to be what we know was a false flag operation designed to discredit the Ukrainians, designed to create a pretext, a spurious provocation for Russian action.
Ukraine claims Russian-backed separatists shelled a kindergarten in eastern Ukraine. CNN's Clarissa Ward filed this report from the scene.
We are here at a kindergarten less than 3 miles away from the front line where Ukrainian authorities are telling us that pro-Russian separatists fired 2 shells on this kindergarten. There were 20 kids roughly here at the time it happened this morning between 8 and 9 a.m. Fortunately, they were in a different part of the building. You can see just behind me, I'm trying not to move too much because our signal isn't great here, but you can see behind me the aftermath from where that shell hit. And 3 people who worked at the school, according to local authorities, were treated for concussion. They have subsequently been released from the hospital. The children were all safe, as I said. But really what this goes to show is an escalation of incidents here on this front line. There had been regular ceasefire violations along these front lines, but you might see 2 or 3 a day. Ukrainian authorities say today they have seen more than 30, and hitting a kindergarten is, of course, a significant escalation. No sense that this was specifically targeted. But I think what this gives you a sense of is just how dangerous things can become very quickly with, a lot of people believing that the Russian side is looking for a pretext to launch some kind of an incursion. And I should say, while we're here on the Ukrainian side looking at this aftermath of a pro-Russian separatist shelling, on the other side of the border, they're claiming that Ukrainian forces have been shelling them as well. And I don't know if you could hear that. There is some shelling in the distance there that we can hear. As I mentioned, less than 3 miles from the front line, but clearly a lot of fears that the situation is certainly escalating here.